Kingdom of Benin, Divine Authority of the Oba and Cultural Continuity by Chamchoum. Welcome, dear viewers. The Kingdom of Benin stands among the most enduring and sophisticated civilizations in African history. Emerging many centuries before European contact, it developed a highly organized political system, a sacred form of kingship, and a distinctive artistic tradition whose influence continues to shape historical scholarship today. Located in what is now southern Nigeria, the Kingdom of Benin was not a marginal or isolated society. It was a centralized state with a well-defined capital, an elaborate court structure, and systems of governance that balanced spiritual authority with administrative order. At the heart of this civilization stood the Oba of Benin, whose role extended beyond political leadership to embody religious, cultural, and symbolic continuity. This essay approaches the Kingdom of Benin not as a legend or mythic past, but as a historical civilization grounded in material culture, oral tradition, archaeology, and recorded encounters. By examining its institutions, artistic achievements, and enduring legacy, the aim is to situate Benin within the broader narrative of world history and to challenge outdated assumptions about pre-colonial Africa. This work is respectfully dedicated to His Royal Majesty, Ewari II, Oba of Benin, in recognition of the enduring legacy of the Benin Monarchy and its vital role in preserving one of Africa's most ancient and continuous systems of kingship. May the divine ancestors guide His Royal Majesty in his mission of stewardship over the Kingdom of Benin, protect him in the exercise of his sacred responsibilities, and grant him long life, good health, and wisdom in service to his people and their enduring heritage. Africa is one of the earliest centers of human civilization. Long before the rise of ancient Greece or Rome, societies across the African continent developed systems of governance, belief, trade, and learning that shaped human history. Archaeological evidence and oral traditions point to Africa's central role in the story of civilization. Within this broad historical setting, West Africa emerged as a region of organized communities, skilled craftsmanship, and complex social structures. Kingdoms and city-states grew through agriculture, trade networks, and shared cultural values, creating stable and enduring societies. It is within this wider African and West African heritage that the Kingdom of Benin took shape as part of a long and continuous tradition of African civilization. The Kingdom of Benin was one of the most organized and enduring states in pre-colonial Africa. Its roots extend back many centuries, developing gradually from early communities into a powerful and centralized kingdom with a clearly defined capital, later known as Benin City. Over time, the kingdom established a strong system of governance centered on the Oba, supported by councils of chiefs, court officials, and specialized guilds. This structure allowed Benin to maintain order, continuity, and stability across generations. Laws, customs, and responsibilities were clearly defined, creating a society that valued discipline, hierarchy, and communal responsibility. The Benin monarchy traces its lineage through the Iweka dynasty, which succeeded the earlier Ogiso rulers, establishing a continuous royal tradition that endures to this day. Benin also became renowned for its artistic achievements. Its bronze and brass works, carved ivories, and architectural designs were deeply connected to history, authority, and ritual life, recording events, honoring ancestors, and expressing the sacred nature of kingship. The Kingdom of Benin was not only a cultural center, but also a powerful political state. Authority was carefully structured around the Oba, supported by councils of chiefs and titled officials responsible for administration, justice, and public life. Decision-making combined royal authority with consultation and established tradition. This balance helped maintain stability, resolve disputes, and ensure continuity across generations. Governance in Benin was disciplined, ordered, and respected. Beyond its borders, Benin engaged in diplomacy, trade, and regional relations. Its political sophistication allowed the kingdom to manage external contacts with confidence and to remain influential for centuries. The Oba of Benin's palace in 1897 was a magnificent and culturally significant structure. It was renowned for its intricately carved wooden pillars and panels, depicting scenes from Benin's rich history and mythology. In 1897, the Kingdom of Benin faced a decisive and tragic moment in its history. A British military force, led by Sir Harry Rawson, launched what became known as the Benin Punitive Expedition, following the killing of a British party near Guato earlier that year. The incident occurred without the direct approval of the Oba, but it nevertheless triggered a full military response. British forces entered Benin City, capturing the capital and causing widespread destruction. The royal palace, an important center of political authority, art, and cultural life, was damaged, and Oba Ovon Ramwen was forced into exile, where he later died in 1914, never restored to his throne. During the expedition, many artworks were removed from the palace, including bronze sculptures that later became known as the Benin Bronzes. These objects, now held in museums around the world, remain central to ongoing discussions about cultural heritage, memory, and restitution. Despite this rupture, the Benin monarchy endured, preserved through successive generations to the present day. The people of the Kingdom of Benin are known for their strong sense of identity, cultural pride, and continuity. They belong primarily to the Edo-speaking communities, and the Edo language remains central to daily life, oral history, and cultural expression. Alongside everyday speech, certain ceremonies and royal traditions make use of older or ritual forms of the Bini language. These are preserved for sacred, historical, and ceremonial purposes, reflecting a deep respect for meaning, ancestry, and continuity, rather than secrecy. Benin traditions emphasize respect, discipline, and social harmony. Elders and community leaders are held in high regard, and customs are carefully observed during ceremonies, festivals, and rites of passage. Hospitality is highly valued, and visitors are traditionally welcomed with dignity and warmth. Education, both traditional and modern, has long been respected in Benin society. Knowledge, moral character, and cultural understanding are seen as marks of refinement, reflecting a society that values learning, responsibility, and mutual respect. Kingship in the Kingdom of Benin follows a long-established and carefully regulated tradition. The Oba is chosen through a recognized line of succession, guided by custom, lineage, and ritual authority. Senior palace chiefs oversee the process to ensure legitimacy, continuity, and stability. Ritual ceremonies accompany succession, reinforcing the sacred bond between the Oba, the ancestors, and the people. Through this structured system, the Benin monarchy has endured across centuries of change. In Benin tradition, kingship is both political and spiritual. The Oba is understood as a sacred figure whose authority is connected to the ancestral and spiritual world. Through rituals, ceremonies, and symbols, the Oba serves as a bridge between the living community, the ancestors, and the continuity of the kingdom. His well-being is traditionally linked to the well-being of the land and the people. Royal regalia, ceremonial attire, and court symbolism reflect this sacred understanding of kingship and reinforce deep respect for the throne. The present Oba of Benin is Ewari II, the 40th Oba, crowned on 20th October 2016, his birthday. Born in 1953, he ascended the throne as heir to a royal institution that has existed for more than 7 centuries. Before becoming Oba, he was known as Ehenedin Erediawa. He received his early education in Benin City and later continued his studies in the United Kingdom and the United States. He earned an economics degree in the UK and a master's degree in public administration in the United States, reflecting a strong academic foundation. His career included service at the United Nations and a distinguished diplomatic path as Nigeria's ambassador to several countries, including Angola, Sweden, and Italy. These roles gave him broad experience in international relations and public service. Since his coronation, Oba Eware II has combined tradition with moral leadership. He has advocated for peace, cultural preservation, and the return of Benin's looted heritage, while also taking a firm public stance against human trafficking and promoting social harmony. His reign reflects continuity, responsibility, and the living relevance of the Benin monarchy today. The Kingdom of Benin stands as a powerful example of Africa's historical depth, cultural achievement, and political sophistication. Its long continuity and artistic brilliance reflect a civilization grounded in order, identity, and responsibility. Through the enduring institution of the Oba, Benin preserves a living connection between past and present, reminding us that history is not only remembered, but lived. Today, Edo State, the historic heartland of the Benin Kingdom, remains both productive and open to opportunity. The region produces rubber, cocoa, palm oil, cassava, timber, and other agricultural goods, alongside oil and gas and key construction materials such as limestone and clay. Benin is also renowned for its artistic industries, including bronze casting and wood carving, traditions that continue alongside modern enterprise. With a long history of trade and diplomacy, Benin offers a stable and welcoming environment for investors. Its combination of natural resources, skilled labor, cultural prestige, and openness to partnership makes it attractive to both local and international investment. Benin today stands rooted in heritage, yet confidently open to the future. Thank you for watching. If you found this exploration meaningful, I invite you to follow the channel for more content dedicated to knowledge, history, culture, and wisdom. Check out my other videos by tapping on the elements shown on your screen, or go to my channel to explore more content.